Hi, everybody. This is Keith at New Groove. Beth and I are on the road again. We're in Fredericksburg, Texas for two events. Tomorrow morning, we'll be at the local library for a book reading with children. And then in the afternoon, we'll be at Enchanted Fredericksburg Ranch for an adult discussion. I mentioned in last week's video that there are times we can't survive without others. And throughout our early history as humans, there have been times that being alone was dangerous. We were less likely to survive if we were alone. Even today, the general rule of safety is, don't be alone in areas that are dangerous. Uh, we're just more vulnerable when we are alone. And infants can't survive on their own. They can't care for themselves. They need to have caregivers for survival, and that's a type of belonging. There are several periods in our lives that are critical to our development and learning. In that first 1,000 days of our life, starting at conception, it's a critical period for development and attachment. And what we experience during this time has an enormous impact on our future, particularly the development of secure attachments. Having a secure attachment during this period is a major factor in our future emotional and social well being. A strong sense of belonging creates a secure attachment. As Fred Rogers said, from the day you were born, people have smiled you into smiling, and people have loved you into loving. What happens if we don't have that feeling of belonging and develop a secure attachment? Well, I can tell you what happened to me, and it's also connected to the unhealthy narratives that I have about myself. One of my narratives is I'll be rejected, people won't like me, I'm alone. And it's one that I've been working on to change, but it still lingers a little bit. And I don't know how early I felt alone and like I didn't belong. It probably started during infancy and continued up through adolescence, and it lingers now in adulthood. So I think as a child, the bullying and teasing and exclusion, that feeling that I didn't belong, created this narrative. I didn't belong. I never felt a sense of belonging, so I developed an unhealthy narrative to protect myself. To this day, I don't like to be associated with a group. I'm not a hiker. I like to go hiking, but I'm not in a hiking club. And I'm not interested in belonging to a cycling group, even though I like to ride my bike. And in the next upcoming videos, we'll talk about how this impacted my ability to thrive. So, what does belonging mean to you? Think about a time when you felt lonely or excluded, and think about a time where you felt a really strong sense of belonging. Thanks for watching. I'll have more on belonging in the next couple days. Thanks.